Hey, everybody doing? It's dyclif here, and welcome to the Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals, Game 5 of NBA 2K12. And I wanted to wait and do it right before the finals started. That way, just get everyone going. So basically, why this is so short, I've combined it into two. And really, well, I'll wait until it becomes self-explanatory, but basically the Spurs run away with this game. I mean, right from the start, they go up 12-0 with Ginobili's three right here, and it just continues to go on. And OKC struggles. I think they only had like 20-something at halftime, but the finals is now determined 100% and will start on Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why I said 8:30. I know that everyone else is around the world, but anyways, it's you know what time it starts. Who are we kidding? You know what time it starts. But anyways, Oklahoma City and Miami will be in the finals, and it should be real interesting. I'm gonna have a whole video dedicated to that coming up actually tomorrow. So tomorrow being the day of the finals, and probably go up a little bit before the game, probably about 2 hours or something like that. And I have something very, very special in store for it. So, it's not going to be like the normal opening for these. It's going to have a really, really good intro, and you might remember it. So, yeah, just throwing that out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about. But already this game is over. OKC did cut it to 10, but it just wasn't good enough of a run. But look at that low score, 76-66. Are you kidding me? I mean, I really did expect this to basically an offensive show, but I guess that's what happens when you put it on simulations to default, because last year, as I said, for the finals, I put it on default, and they were putting up 120 points per game, and it was just absolutely, just not fun to watch, really. Well, it was fun to watch because they were always close games because everyone was making everything, and Dirk put up 40 points per game. And LeBron put up like 38. Dwayne Wade put up like 33. Jason Terry put up like 30. So, I mean, it was pretty sick. But it wasn't realistic. So, anyways, Boston, I said they would win instead of 7. It was extremely close throughout the whole game instead of Game 7. And they just sort of ran out of gas with like 5 minutes to go. I don't know, they were trading buckets like it was no one's business. I mean, that was one of the greater Game 7s I've watched, and I've seen, a few Game 7s in my life, so, yeah. Anyways, also at the finals, I'm going to mention this in the next video too, if the finals were to go to Game 7 in NBA 2K12, I will do a full live commentary of Game 7. Which means this will probably take about an hour of my time to sit down and go over the game. So, if you're wondering my opinions on it, I'll mention this again inside of the finals video. My opinions on the finals is I think OKC will win instead of 5 or 6, but if I had to put money on it, which I'm not, just making this clear, I'd probably put it in 6 just because. And I'm not going to get into the reasons why just yet because I really want to say that for the finals video. And I really don't have much to talk about because, I mean, both series are over and everyone knows what happened inside the series. So basically all I can talk about is on here. Anyways, Boston has made like a 19-point comeback, and Paul Pierce all of a sudden ties the game. So I better actually start commentating about the game. So anyways, Brandon Bass puts them up by 2 as we go to the other end of the floor. They try to tie it up. Chris Bosh goes down. Actually, no, this is after free throws. So now they're within 2. It's basically the last play of the game for Miami. Are they going to go for the winner? Or are they going to go for the tie to try to send it into overtime? D. Wade passes off to Chris Bosh. Bosh pulls up for the win. Well, not for the win, for the tie, and he gets it. And that was sort of a foul on my part. But anyways, we go into overtime, and Dwayne Wade somehow left-hand hooks that from about 12, 13 feet, which is ridiculous for his caliber of play. And sadly, the Celtics would only score 4 points inside this overtime. And despite their absolute crazy comeback, it just wasn't enough to try to force a Game 6. And that will do it as Dwayne Wade hits a long 2, and that's basically it. And Miami and San Antonio will advance instead of mine. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.